So this video is kind of going to be an accumulation of some past videos, but it is good. So I have a quote here from The Artist's Way. It says, "We act like it's God's fault we didn't go to Europe, take that painting class, go on that photo shoot. In truth, we, not God, have decided not to go. We have tried to be sensible, as though we have any proof at all that God is sensible, rather than see if the universe might not have supported some healthy extravagance. Creativity is not and never has been sensible. Why should it be? Why should you be?" I think that's a great quote. That's kind of in my headspace right now. It's, I can't determine everything that's going to happen. I can't determine every single path, every little step I'm going to take, but I'll be prepared. My younger self had a notion built from school and, my family and everything. And to me, it felt like the universe would not give you, lots of money or abundance. And mostly because when I think of money, it's like greed. It's negative. It's not meant to be an abundance in someone's life. But as I'm growing up, especially like now, and, reading some books and everything, and just listening a lot, observing, listening, being attentive, I'm changing up what I think the universe was into what I'm thinking it is now. The universe is not sensible. You might think money is full of greed, and that is why you don't get any of it, and it's very negative. But I guarantee you, if you open up and allow yourself to be open to some money and receiving abundance, the universe will give you some, because, money isn't the problem. The people are, right? The people who devote their entire lives just for money, greed. And then people get envious. And, money, yes, that is what helps you live, right? That is what gets you the food, gets you the house, gets you the car. So why would God not want to help you? I guarantee the universe would want to give you some to help you get that car, to get, a new job, to get you that house, right? So I think the main point I'm trying to make is, if you've kept the same notion of what the universe is, and you think it's very critical of you, right? I think it's a good thing to reevaluate your notion on what the universe is, because it's not sensible, right? I'm going into a creative path and doing a lot of things, investing in myself and taking chances, leaps. To some people it might not be sensible, but the universe is never sensible. It rewards courage. It rewards overcoming fear. It encourages and rewards, growth and success, right? So take that chance if you have, right? You might have a chance to go get a new job or to do this trip or something, right? Take the chance, because the universe is not sensible. So why should you be? It will reward you for being positive. It will reward you for encouraging you and others to overcome people, to overcome obstacles, right? It wants the best for you. It wants the best for you. And I don't think I will ever really understand how great and how the universe works, right? But I'm continuing to try to understand it more and be open to any abundance or opportunities that it puts in my way. And I think that's one of the main points is you can't expect what's going to happen, but you can have faith in yourself in the future that it will happen. And that's where, to some people, it might not be very sensible, because you're relying on faith, right? You're relying on trusting yourself and trusting the universe to help you with your overcoming your obstacle or taking that leap. But it will reward you every time. The universe will reward you. And I think, getting that, at least for me, getting that childlike perception of what it is out of here. Because, I thought it'd be very critical. It doesn't want to give you lots of money, It judges you when you do something wrong. And it might not want to give you lots more of abundance. But I'm changing up that notion, because it wants to help you. It wants to help you live your best life, fulfilling your purpose, right? So why would it be incredibly critical of you and not want to give you any abundance? But even if you're trying to be positive, right? you be positive, you be open to the universe and abundance, it will help you out. It's not very sensible. It's not logical. To some people, it might not make any sense. And I think that's the whole point. Like, it will help you when you take a positive chance, when you take that leap. And, that's investing in yourself. And that's what I did. And I truly believe that me investing myself in and really focusing on what I'm going to do, it will reward me. And I will reach the success I want. I will reach the future I want because I'm putting in the work. I'm taking that leap rather than going down, a super common route. And that's a leap in itself, right? And the universe will give me abundance. And that includes money. And just because I have, when I will get some money and abundance and success, doesn't mean I have to change up. Doesn't mean all of a sudden I will become this envious, greedful person. No, because you have to stay grounded, right? You have to stay grounded in your values and be positive. Stay positive. Because then it will understand and it will help you. It will. And I don't know if I read this quote before in a past video, but I'm going to read it again. Remember, you are the cheapskate, not God. As you expect God to be more generous, God will be able to be more generous to you. What we really want to do is what we are really meant to do. When we do what we want, what we are meant to do, money comes to us. Doors open for us. We feel useful. And the work we do will feel like play to us. When you open yourself up to receiving abundance, the universe will help you. And sometimes you got to take that leap and invest in yourself and your future. And I know I've said this in a past video, and that's why I said this is kind of like an accumulation of some past videos, because this is my mindset right now. Like, I'm investing in myself, right? And I'm trusting in the universe. I'm being open to receiving abundance and money. Like, the universe will help me out. I don't know when, but it will, because I'm trusting it. I'm trusting me. And I have faith. Sometimes, how I was, like, I didn't want to invest in my future because I was scared, right? But you've been working, right? It's your money. You've been working. And it's not like you're going to go bankrupt or anything. But it is, it's not like a Happy Meal from McDonald's or something. But it's also not like a new car. So invest in yourself. In the quote, it says, you are the cheapskate. Sometimes you feel like you might be spending too much money on your future. And it's not reasonable. But like I have been saying, the universe is not sensible. So as long as you take that leap and invest in yourself and you are open and trusting the universe, I guarantee you will get that investment back and more. So I think, the universe loves creativity and art and, everyone and everything. Just because I go down a creative path doesn't mean the universe won't give me any abundance. Just because I'm not going into like becoming a doctor doesn't mean the universe won't give me any abundance. Like, your purpose, what you think will fulfill your life, what you're very interested in, your passion, like, the universe will help give you abundance when you go towards that. When you fight towards that, you jump over those obstacles, you invest in yourself, right? You are the cheapskate sometimes. You don't know if you should, and it's scary. But you gotta invest in yourself, invest in your future, trust yourself in the universe. Because I guarantee it will give you your investment back and more, a lot more. And that means, more love, more community, more money. When I say money, it's not like I'm trying to be greedful. I'm being grateful for everything in my life. And when I think of money, it's helping me live my life. I'm able to be free, kind of. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be greedful and be like, oh, I want all the money in the world. It's like, no, I want money so that I can continue to create and continue to be creative. Investing in myself so that I can invest in myself more. Invest in myself so I can create more. Be more free. That's what I mean by money, right? It wants to help you continue to do what you love, continue to be in your dream and your passion and live a freeing life. It's not greedful. It's not materialism. It's not materialistic and only worrying about the assets, right? Only worrying about what this new watch I can get. No, it's like you get money, you create to get money, and then you get the money to create even more. You understand what I'm saying? It will help you invest. When you invest, it will bring abundance to you and help you continue to do your future and your goal. So be open, change your mindset of, if you've had a mindset on the universe since you were a little kid, time to kind of grow out of it. Change it up, because it's not sensible. It doesn't want you to be poor. It doesn't want you to be a cheapskate. It wants to help invest you. It will help you get money to be free. And when you get that money, you'll be able to create even more. You know what I'm saying? Change your mindset up, because if you've had it for a while, the universe is not sensible. And when you put that trust in the universe and you put faith in it truly, and you trust in yourself, and it's you versus you be open, you are willing, the universe will reward you, bro. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.